I think he does not know.
Maybe he does, and he just
doesn't
wants to prove something. Maybe he just wants to prove something.
My man just picks Ike. Okay,
I mean,
sure. I mean, that's the thing, because, Aegis is dangerous against Pichu. If you get hit once, you're dead. So again, going to smash, pulling up all the stops, I can feel it.
My god, okay, if Pichu gets hit by like near at 40 below the platform, it's over. So just want to put that out here. But yeah, I think it's the matchup's pretty fine. Ike has to take a lot of abuse. Okay, yeah, let's tech chase like that.
Oh my god!
He's ready. He's ready. Why didn't it work?
Wait, he knows what to do. He knows what to do. So okay. I mean, for Drybie, it's like a kind of the shadows are coming too, because he knows the Takeo matchup, like his left pocket, right? But now the right pocket comes into play, so almost all of a sudden, out of France with the Ike 2, okay.
Yep.
A surprise certain to behold.
You may know the Takeo matchup, but do you know the almost matchup?
That's the thing, do you know the player matchup? So again, for Drybie, it is a shift of pace, and it's rather a quick pace, because almost getting a lot of damage in, almost getting the perfect percentage to get Drybie into the comfortable spot for almost at least.
Definitely. In this situation, even a Nair will kill, which is Ike's combo starter usually, but...
this will kill!
This will take 2 stocks. Okay, yeah, here we go. Okay, nice.
That Pichu will explode.
Yeah, definitely. This is the thing. I can dish out a lot of punishing moves against Pichu if he gets a chance. Ooh, okay. He needs to respect the short of fair out of the ledge versus Drybie next time. Maybe he will go for an up B right away if Drybie is the same position next time.
Gotcha. Double quick shot, however. I think quick shot is a very good tool, especially.
It's underrated.
It's underrated. It's like it's a burst tool. It's like similar to Falco. It's like a dash attack in a way.
Yeah, it is. It's annoying to get hit by, and you have to respect it to some degree.
Yeah. And it's pretty good on shield too.
Yeah. Ooh.
Whoa, we are dodging.
He was drifting.
And now he knows. Okay, Drybie does not want to be above me. Rather wants to go on the ledge. And now, again, new plans coming into play. Maybe we're gonna see an eruption. Who knows? But for now, we're gonna see a nice gimp.
Yeah, definitely.
Drybie. This is what you need to do.
Yeah, Ike has a good recovery, but if he has to recover from below, he's free food for the neutral B of Pichu.
Oh yeah.
This is a good start for Drybie. He can maybe make a gimp happen if he does place his cards well.
Ooh,
this
good
is
choice. Nice.
Okay, good combo here.
Quick draw.
Yeah, he needs to recover high.
Don't we need here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna commit the jump for now.
Even though expensing a double jump is very dangerous as Ike. Very dangerous.
It is. Okay, maybe scooping up, but yeah, Drybie doing it very smart. Ooh, just barely getting by. No punish here. Almost being smart about it, going to the ledge instead. But now Drybie, okay. Almost getting the kill on almost. Nice air dodge here. However, still bad spot. Almost getting on the top platform though. Perfect here. Wonderful reversal with off F4 as well. Okay, ledge trapping here. Not getting the up tilt. Not getting a jump.
Yeah, that was a short of fair again. He's swinging. He's almost hitting
Whoa.
for the most time. But the most is not enough. Oh my
Whoa,
god, he
whoa,
wants to
okay.
kill something. He wanted to end someone. He was there, bro.
It's like there. No. I want to be safe on shield. I want to be safer.
That's not so safe. That's -9, my man. Amos, come on, man. No reframe that.
No, okay. Murder.
Murder. Okay, that's murder indeed. Hell yeah.
Okay, in a similar fashion, and now barely being ahead. So again, Drybie, if he does it correctly, he can get the stock here. But then you don't have to get baited by by the devil on your shoulder. So because again, you will get the stock, but if you're greedy about it, then almost will certainly abuse it.
This is especially dangerous if you're Pichu, because everything you try to do involves self-inflicted damage. So if you are too much going into it, you will be at a very large deficit. You need I have 60% on Pichu, and you can kill him as like.
You'll get all the more closer to your the Nair up airs, the kill
Nair back air too. Oh no, that's not good.
Wait. No, Drybie whiffing.
Though I don't think the downer would have killed. I think it's too weak at this percentage, but maybe not.
But in worst case, it would have been better. But now Drybie has to play in the present, has to pick the harder route, and now almost he's kind of looking for it. Nice, full conversion, and now Pichu very close to death. Okay,
almost hitting him so often. I mean, I think he needs maybe one more game, and then maybe he can adjust the spacing he needs to in order to get all these hits again.
Ooh, good dash. Okay.
He's quick with it. He's really quick with chasing him down.
Looking, maybe even forcing a roll, but no roll for you though. Almost. Gonna make it a bit harder here.
Oh, now he's gonna camp the platform a bit for his speed.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Wait for landing. Oh, this time Drybie with the mix-up.
Oh,
but the quick shot too. Not bad.
Okay. He's utilizing that move so well. That's like something Takeo does not too often. Which is why we talked about the different playstyles. Like Takeo is a bit more the tradition Ike, relying a lot of his very strong Nair, but almost really thinking outside the box here, right? Using side B.
I adore the quick draw usage because again, Smash Bros. Not only being the perfect stage for that, but also Drybie was kind of conditioning almost into thinking, oh yeah, Drybie prefers to go on the ledge when he's above Ike. But all of a sudden, quick attack, a rather fast move, going very far to the other side of the stage. Quick draw, still in range.
Yeah, definitely.
Reactable.
Yeah, that's very good because he threatens one side with his presence. Drybie feels forced to go somewhere else, and then he has the time to charge. It's like perfect. It's like a frame trapping, but in a different kind of way with the side.
Wow, and immediately putting up the trust into Ike, not going for the much more present, much more dominant character, but hey, it's the right choice again. So we just saw whenever Drybie got a hit, almost can still recover, going high, going to quick draw. This is not where Drybie's Pichu is the strongest. But against Aegis always goes low or vertical or horizontal, right? But all of a sudden it gets harder for Drybie.
Yeah.
Stage pick by him, however, then again, I must admit, so for
I don't know.
it is a really good stage as well for Drybie. Maybe going into a ladder, maybe. Okay. He got an idea. I can see why, because of the setups, because of catching quick draw maybe with the top platform, but the compromise is dangerous if not fatal.
It is, and also helps Ike with recovery, and this is also something that Drybie needs to abuse more. He did it one time last game, but it needs to happen a bit more versus Ike because this is really one of the weak spots. Maybe we see it happen here? Okay, that's not it. Maybe another there?
Nice, get him up.
Oh, the tech was very good. Very aware. People are hype here.
People are hype here. I mean, like, the French dimension might be small here, but hey.
But it's there. Gluten supporting from afar.
Yeah.
Oh, that was almost one of the setups we talked about, but it didn't quite work out for Drybie.
Yeah, not yet. But I mean, it's in the plan, so Drybie is getting closer to it. And while you're at 3 stocks, you can certainly try. But all of a sudden, you know, almost kind of setting up the pressure, setting up quick draws, but still having a jump, not even needing it. Wonderful air dodge, wonderful up B catch. Nice!
Oh, he could have air dodged that one, I'm so sure, because Peach has him to air dodge, but he maybe just didn't know better. Also, I like how patient almost is at the ledge. He didn't give him the jump, he also just waited and shielded and knew he was not gonna. Yeah, that's the recovery we talked about, yeah. This is why I'm not sure about the big up smash. Oh,
yeah,
we see that.
Against the Nair too?
Yeah, on parry. Oh, that's crazy. That's such a rare move you see from Pichu.
I think parry is like the only option you can get because Nair on shield, it's quite dangerous. Okay, quick try again, but the pressure, even if he doesn't get the hit, the pressure is still there. Yeah, but you can see Drybie's kind of spooked by that move because Sakya just barely uses it. So it's like, well, how do we deal with this move? Yeah, especially giving out the space, and maybe this is why we're gonna see Battlefield because you know getting the vertical in. Drybie might find the answer here, but not the solution yet. Almost, however, getting hit. Getting laddered, okay, still keeping it simple. I like it. Drybie, however.
Platforms again.
Yep, and again with the ledge cancel too.
The thing is, if you're in that position, on that stage versus Ike, I think it's better to hold a little bit the center stage a little bit more to not get reversal by recovering. Because if he has the stage versus you, it's bad. If almost has the stage versus you, that's not good. Okay,
oh, nice, nice.
With the air, that's kind of wild.
Lasting hitbox as well. And almost, again, seeing almost will most likely never roll. And going for it. Okay, wonderful left-hand spacing. Drybie should still be able to recover. Very close whiff here with the fair. Ooh, commitment by almost here. Might be dangerous here. Drybie not finding the reversal, however. Good attack and wonderful up tilt. Kind of seeing the rhythm from Drybie. Kind of maybe seeing a pattern here. But if the pattern is confirmed, we're going to see it in a minute.
Definitely.
Almost. Okay, nice, wonderful breakout. But this time, okay, good
he DI'd in, I think, and that's why it didn't work. Okay, it can happen. Maybe it was actually the knowledge here. Okay, he's not dead. No. He could have taken that too. I think he was pretty safe here.
Yeah, it was a good spot.
Yeah.
Okay, almost playing it a bit cautious.
I like now that he's now using a bit more grabs because the first game he barely used any grabs, but now he's coming with it. Yeah, good.
This is the dynamic between Nair and grabs, and all of a sudden Nirman is looking a bit grim for Drybie. It looked fine a minute ago, but now almost kind of seeing its goal.
It's not working. You think as 68 is not that dangerous versus Ike, but believe me, it is. It really is. Like a Nair up here, I think they could be almost it here.
Especially with no tactic fall.
Nice
okay. Nice breaking out.
Ooh, okay, that was
no way. Ooh, okay, it gets tight. I think the percentages are fine, no?
It's really tight for Pichu though. I mean, Pichu can die so easily to everything now. Back air, F tilt at this point.
Okay. How's the Nair though? How's the Nair going? Will Nair hit here? Will Nair combo?
Oh, back hit will Nair whip combo, the front hit not anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
But too inconsistent to look out for, so almost maybe trying to play a bit more fundamental. But he's gone! He will not recover from that. Wonderful Thunder Jones here, and Drybie keeping it clean, keeping it calm. And you know, with a calm and steady playstyle, finding the way in, and especially for almost the way out, at least from this game.
Definitely.
Out from Battlefield as well. The Battlefield win was important because this we kind of interpreted as the strength for almost, as kind of a hidden solution for him.
Yes.
So Drybie again winning on the very volatile counter pick.
Yeah, definitely. And also, I like the way Drybie adapted his playstyle towards the end because then he didn't really try to force his way in too much. He relied more on his projectiles, and that's where Ike struggles. He likes if you go into him, but if you're not doing that, he has trouble making something happen. Sometimes he has to rely on side B, as we've seen, but that can also work against his favor if he gets punished because that move is like -20 or something. So Pichu can definitely punish that quite well.
Gotcha. Yeah, kind of ironic that the moment you joined, we got an Ike expert again.
I also commented that Ike yesterday, so I think it's
I
my
think
thing here.
It's a perfect fit. So almost certainly doing favors. Maybe this is why he's kind of stuck on playing Ike, not even considering the Aegis switch. Instead, going with the Ike again on the stage he previously won on. But don't forget, this is also a comfort stage for Drybie. So if Drybie plays it correctly, a bit faster, a bit more precise, it might be dons and don'ts for almost.
Definitely. And then he might have to rely on Aegis, but for now, the Soul Main seems to be his choice. Oh, gets no punish though. I think this could have been something. Oh, the Nushi beast again? Good. Good air dodge.
Making it back, get up attack again, not even letting Drybie set up. However, Drybie, kind of giving away, almost relieving the pressure, but then finding a new type of pressure. And now almost again, he can land, he can move, but he cannot really get through. So Drybie having all the stage under his control. No snipes yet, no forward tilt, but again the lasting hitbox and those normal get-ups. Sooner or later, Drybie will catch onto them. No rolls, no jumps, but even then, Ike's options are very limited on the ledge.
It is, and I also feel like almost is just getting suffocated here. He has not much space to work with, and that is what sword characters thrive on. The space. But if you don't give them space, they don't have a sword at this point.
Yep.
Okay, that was a real daring. Oh, they almost killed him too. But that's not the percentage yet. Nair up will kill, but Drybie gets opening, yeah. Catch sniffs out the options that almost tries to pick in order to get back to center stage. Oh, that's desperate. That's really desperate. Drybie knows. Look how patient he is. He just waits on the ground.
Now that's the thing, because Almost just showed an option that relies on Drybie's mistake.
Yes.
Almost wants to use Drybie as a power outlet, but all the electricity, all the energy coming from Drybie, Almost cannot conduct it. He's just getting suffocated, overwhelmed.
Yes, indeed. And I think Ike is a character that's not good at getting out of getting suffocated. So, that
nice,
might be,
okay, good swing.
That's a kill, yeah, it is. Okay. We also see that Almost is really occupying most of the platform here, and I don't think it's been working out so much in his favor. I know he wants to... Oh, no. Not like this. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't want to deal with the neutral B, I suppose, but if you're on the platform with Pichu, you can get sharked as well by up air and stuff. So I don't know if that's a true move here. Maybe the stage needs to be changed.
Maybe, because Almost right now kind of relies on many interactions, like forceful interactions, on a feisty, on a brawly fight. But Drybie winning out on those. I mean, after the trip, look at how much damage he gets.
57, man.
Look at the combo too. Yeah, 57% against Ike. I mean, horrible for Almost, of course, because now Drybie needs like 1 or 2 hits and you're off stage.
My, okay. Relying much on the upbeat, but
wow, a swing. Okay, maybe we can build something up. Still, the 60% stands. So if Drybie again finds a throw, finds something small, then Ike again in a weird and bad spot.
It's not weird. It's real bad. It's like how do I get out of this bad? He has to rely on the platform again, but Drybie sniffing out the jump on to the platform. So he needs to find something else. He needs to maybe take a more grounded approach, but Ike is not that great grounded. The character is just limited is the problem.
Almost is playing keep away again. He's kind of waiting again for Drybie. Maybe he's going to do a down smash on my shield again. Maybe Drybie's going to swing. Maybe Drybie's kind of desperate to end the game. But Drybie is playing it very disciplined right now. Again, just waiting for Almost to step into range. Immediate. Neutral air. Again, keeping it simple, keeping it small, not really fishing for those big kills.
And also walking a lot with your shield, because if Ike touches your shield, it doesn't space perfectly well. He gets grabbed or punished, like this.
Yeah, catching the rolls, we just saw before.
Oh, that's dangerous. That could have been really bad.
Oh, wait a minute.
Panic
Almost.
coming in.
This is the best spot he's in right now. This is the best spot, and now he may have just lost it.
May have, because Almost can definitely kill him now.
Oh, never mind. We're still in.
Oh, if this wasn't after to the other side.
Oh, I think he lives that.
No, Ike is a big boy. Ike is a big boy.
Still bad. Quick draw, dangerous. And now ledge. Drybie was so clean with the ledge up again. No rolls this time. Going for the jump. A new option.
He's damaging himself so much for no reason. I think he could just wait. Because
I think at this point it doesn't even matter. I think whatever Ike hits, he dies. Like F tilt might kill like everywhere.
I'm not joking when I say that Nair might be a kill move here.
Yeah.
Because
max rage.
10% ago it was not a kill move, but now it is. Now it really is. If he's in the air.
Quick draw.
Oh god.
What? No!
That's what I'm saying! That's what I'm saying! All the percentage matters! The 10% mattered, my man! They mattered!
And again, the last 2 times, Almost managed to escape the ledge up situation, the disadvantage. The roads sniffed out.
Yes.
No chance for once. All of a sudden, he jumped with Ike. Big commitment. Drybie noticed, but now all of a sudden, another new option. He didn't jump. He just went for the up air, went for everything. If that would have been a miss, he's dead, because after it kills on that snap, it's over then.
It is. It really is. The only chance Almost might have lived after that is if he up aired and landed on stage, because then Drybie would have maybe gotten a grab that would have not been it. But it is such a dangerous option. But who does that in this situation?
Again, going for Battlefield again, we just got... Okay, Drybie proved to us, the stage works out for him, but I'm still so scared about the stage. Because again, with the ladders, with the way Ike played back then, maybe the meta has shifted so much that Battlefield, in a copious way, became a good choice against him.
In a copious way, indeed.
But I don't know for sure, because that Ike, Almost, he's getting fueled, man. He's playing the skin of, he's playing the color of Ike's own father, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, he's there. He's
Gray watching him, man. Gray watching him.
Gray's watching. Gray's telling him how to play against
How to play the Pichu matchup.
Yeah, how to play the Pichu matchup. It's like, you gotta jump something.
You gotta up air there when you are at 1
you gotta up air there. You gotta wait for his mistakes. Uppy out of shield, wise man. You're gonna lead an army now, but now you have to be the mouse.
My son, Uppy.
Uppy, right.
Patting on your shoulder. Do it, man.
But you are not born a leader, but you will be a leader.
I actually think that Drybie, if he relies less...
Wow, what?
Okay, that
We
was good.
just saw a cooking coming on. Wow,
He was seasoning it, putting
He was
some damage in here. Like,
seasoning with the backhand.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Execution. And he's out. Okay.
And I'll be honest with you, I think Drybie can very well take this whole set if he just plays a little bit more patient. Like this.
Yeah,
See?
like
if he touches the shield, if almost touches the shield, he will get punished most of the time.
I got you. Because now almost he's kind of creating space by movement, but movement means he's opened up,
Exactly.
maybe even for some stray hits. So Drybie again, sniffing out.
That's a punish.
That's a punish, yeah. On
Patience,
Battlefield
man.
too. Yeah,
Patience.
on Battlefield too. And all of a sudden, a B becomes a kind of a weird move to use on the stage. Normally good for Ike because he's gonna land on top platform. And okay, speak of which, he lived that, which is also kind of cool. Okay, Drybie, he's gonna take those, but it's also a reminder you're not allowed to slack against him.
Yes.
Like, you're not supposed to live that, but you still do. So now you have to work with it.
Exactly, and Pichu has all the tools to just not slack off. I think Pichu can stay safe for a very good time, and Ike right now, this is where I can struggle killing, to be honest. It sounds weird, but Ike has nothing that will kill, except for moves that can be shielded, right? But then he just sniffed out the recovery, which is very good on this part, but Drybie can just still push his advantage very well if he just keeps a bit cool.
Drybie again creating pressure, not leaving any of it, and now again, kind of putting up all the stress on almost mashing out with the Nair before,
Nice.
but now nice regrab here, let's have situation, no quick draw, almost prefers to recover low and mid, but now, with the Gather Protect 2, no,
double
working
parry.
out. Yeah, this is the reverse he was looking out for, this is the ladder, Niemann.
Jump away, good. That was, yeah. Drybie knowing better here has to jump because he does not want to get in an air dodge mix-up or getting hit by the up air for sure. Nice, the cat almost has been so clean with the chases from the up against the up B, right? So good.
Yeah, even without quick draw, because notice he didn't really use quick draw neutral after game 1.
Yeah.
Even though it worked out, he might keep it for a last
Later,
scenario.
right?
Yeah.
To trip him up again because he didn't DI that, but I think even though regardless the DI it still can be true, right? Depending on how Drybie reacts.
Okay, now again Drybie looking out again. Keep in mind, almost can just die at 0 depending on how Drybie plays it. Drybie has to play it clean for sure, but now he kind of does. So almost looking for a correct DI. Oh wait, he might just die from it. Never mind. Still having a jump.
Here. Okay,
good resource management.
Very good resources. And also, I like the way Drybie plays this because he just relies a lot of shield.
Wow, the chase down too.
And chases down. If he gets if he gets a small opening, he can make so much out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, what? That was a 2-frame option, really?
Seems so.
Okay, man. I mean, it can work. It's just difficult.
Okay. Drybie again.
Oh, the chase down.
Watch out for that. The classic, man.
I think he can recover some more safely. I think Drybie's a bit, I'm not gonna say lazy, but maybe a bit too careless, I would say.
Drybie had one more stock, so again, kind of waging the risk reward. He would have a much better spot here, but almost kind of finding the better spots actually. Drybie, it might be match point. This is still loser, so if almost gets the stock done, he has a big upset ahead of him.
Oh my god, yeah, this would be such a huge upset. I think.
Oh, the grab! Fundamental outplay.
Now at the ledge, you can get after to die here.
Drybie, come on, man.
Oh, the catch too! The disadvantage of Drybie
looking.
is not that
This
great.
is stage, and Battlefield all of a sudden becomes very scary here.
Really for both. I think I'm more scared for Drybie, to be honest. I'm just saying it as it is.
I can pilot so much. He can go vertical, he can go horizontal.
He can live off for so long too.
Okay, good stray hit, maybe very important. Okay, quick draw. This time he has to go.
But don't force it. Okay, this is good.
Still has to jump.
He
has to jump.
No, he's good. Yeah,
he's okay. Game 5, baby. Game 5,
My
baby.
god.
Okay.
Okay. Wow.
Okay.
They're doing such a great job at keeping it so competitive. I mean, that's so amazing. I mean, most of us, I think most of us would not have seen it coming to be this close because even though he's not C20, we know that Drybie has all the Ike experience, really.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now that's the thing because now the game 1 was all the more important. Because Drybie won on game 1, went to 1-1, game 3, game 4, and on game 5, this is Drybie's stage pick.
Yes.
So now Drybie has the luxury, the comfort of picking up the counter pick stage, but it was Battlefield before. So does he go Battlefield again? Or does he go something entirely new? So that option was saved up until the very end. And what does Drybie decide for? The very volatile Battlefield, kind of turning into almost favor, or does Drybie go for something new? Because keep in mind, Battlefield did work out in theory for Drybie, but now there's a new context, because now Ike won on it, almost won on Battlefield. What does it do to Drybie's mind? What does it do to Drybie's idea? And Drybie's idea decides to take a swing, go back to the beginning.
Almost speaking, right?
Almost. All the things I said in reverse.
In reverse, yeah, exactly.
But, instead of Battlefield, it's Smashville. Yeah, and with Smashville, obviously, kind of risky, didn't work out. So now we're gonna go back to basics. PS2, something entirely new, and now it's interesting because both guys figured out the other one.
Yeah.
And going into PS2, which is the stage which greatly rewards the ones who has the better idea.
Yeah. I also think regarding the figuring out thing, I think almost is someone I've seen this before, and he likes to pull out some risky moves towards the end. I think maybe here's something cooking up for Drybie that he may not be ready for. So I think they do have tricks. Obviously, yeah, they're just moving.
Oh, the ladder. Oh, PS2 is such a difficult spot here, and again, he is from the France. I mean, this is the French stage, but this is also a Drybie stage. Man, how many games has Drybie won on this very stage, especially Game 5s? So the comfort, you know, the confidence especially is on Drybie's side, but almost he kept it in mind. He still has a quick draw, he still has those neutral skip tools, but he decides not to use it. Why, Nian?
Because he just wants to. This is something that good players do. They have an option, they know it will work, but they want to maximize the reward they get when they use that, right? So he will just keep it there, and as soon as Drybie opens himself to it, he will strike, right? And this will be very important
when it hits the
match.
most.
Yes, definitely. Also, this platform is also very good for Ike because there are very nasty nair combos he can get here. Of course, Drybie no stranger to combos on platform here. He gets the advantage here, covers the platform. This can be a curse and a blessing, right?
For now, it's certainly a curse for almost at least, almost however breaking out. Maybe not really finding the ledge of scenario he wants to look out for, but Drybie instead keeping up the pressure. Now almost above his head on the platform, dangerous spot, but almost still miraculously getting out of it. Instead, he gets a reversal, almost getting the stock, but almost not playing with the stack. He definitely gets the stock this time.
You could say they're playing maybe a little bit too much around the platforms when it comes to recovering, because it's become so obvious that they want to be there in order to land safely that they both just cover each other so much there. So maybe they have to, Drybie has to rely to getting back to the ledge again. He gets enough still. Good, okay. Evening up the gameplay here.
Okay. Got a take punish before, but again, getting the grab now.
That's a fair too. No, fair. Okay, that's the crucial. You should make most of it.
He knows when Drybie moves. Drybie already showed it before. It is already established that Drybie does not want to play for the ledges, especially not on PS2. So almost kind of having the read on it, kind of having the rhythm, maybe even having the pattern already figured out here.
Yeah, but sometimes you have to do the things you don't want because otherwise you become too predictable, right?
Yeah.
If you just do the things that are optimal.
Micro spacing it.
I don't know, crossing up like that. Okay, sure. Again, the platform's getting covered.
Nice, fighting out, almost getting the stock, okay?
This is such a scramble now, there's so little patience, just fighting at this point. Yeah, they're just rolling, taking hits for hits.
Yeah. Important tag, still getting the grab though. Drybie again maximizing his pressure. Now, okay, going for the S, just showing it, establishing the pressure. Almost will not hang on at a later point. So similar to almost kind of keeping the most dangerous option for later. Drybie already doing it too, and for that you have to establish something. So the S was very important. That grab all the more important. Maybe that ledge trap will be it, but almost being very good at escaping it, going back into neutral.
Definitely. This time is almost escaping the F-tilt with a get up attack. Maybe. Okay. Well,
he gets a point where they look like maybe
he always gets them. He always gets them. It's like he never fails. Okay. Oh my god, okay.
Scary, kind of feisty, both at max percent.
He has to cheat a lot, yeah. He doesn't want to get hit by any arrow from Ike here.
Who will take the first swing? It has to be a big swing. Risk reward, it's not even a swing, it's just in there. Again, a mistake from Drybie, and Drybie all of a sudden on the last stock of the entire tournament. Every pressure weighs on him, but so does on almost. Maybe the last French player to be the survivor on the loser's bracket. Only one can commence, only one can improve, only one can beat the other, and maybe even see the light of day. But Drybie right now being the first one to take a big swing.
The first one who panics loses this. I'm just calling as it is because they mostly lose their stocks to panic options, and I think almost usually is the more patient one here.
Scary!
Oh, okay, good recovery. It was very crucial to not get hit by the neutral B. That would have been it.
Okay, on the platform too, Drybie again sniffing out, looking, but the jab was so important, almost using it in game 2, but all of a sudden in game 5 it
okay, tech chases!
He's so clean
He
with
hits them all!
Okay, catching everything, Drybie being the hero of Germany, one of the fan favorites. Keep in mind, it would be so important for him to get to top 8, especially as a personal thing for Drybie to perform well on this very tournament, and almost being in this way, the Ike of all places, the Ike of all characters. And he has to beat the Ike. And so far he's doing it, parrying, punishing, watching almost as he whiffs, whiff after whiff.
So much with the shield, that's so good. Oh, the jab, that was daring. Okay, now it's getting dangerous. 50 is not good, 50 is dangerous.
Almost does whiff again.
Ooh.
The panic.
My god!
Both players are nervous, but who can sniff out the nervosity of the other before? This is important. This is
my god!
Okay. Not hitting though. Okay, almost still in shield, so disciplined, but still getting hit by it. Drybie is hitting, and he is improving. He is participating in the game once more.
My god, what an end. Okay, good. Okay, what we saw from Drybie towards the last minute, it was just not panicking at all, right? He was just moving, as we said, losing movement a lot, shielding a lot, not committing too many aerials, well, almost was feeling almost forced to land on a shield with Nair, trying to make something happen, but it just didn't happen because Drybie was this disciplined, and that was such a well-earned win. I mean, respect to him for